On the right of your screen is little Jimmy McNeese from Oakdale, Long Island, 16 years old, a junior at Connequot High School. He won the Spanish gloves in the 112-pound class earlier this year. And his opponent will be Paul DeVorce, who put on a little show for you, as you saw, as he was waiting in his corner to be introduced. Paul DeVorce is a resident of Yonkers. He's 20 years of age. He's a park department attendant, and he won the 112-pound sub-novice champion in the Golden Gloves last year. Here we go. In the gold trunks, Jimmy McNeese, the son of a former fighter, Billy McNeese.
Let me say this, John. I would be surprised if this fight went the distance.
Who are you picking, Floyd?
Well, I watched both men fight. It's pretty hard to tell, but I would have to bend toward DeVorce. He seems to be the harder hitter of the two.
Well, he got here by winning 2 decisions. He has no knockouts on his record up to now. Jimmy McNeese, fast on his feet too, Floyd. We saw him in the preliminary rounds.
Yeah, McNeese comes to fight.
Right hand. He caught a right hand by DeVorce, a real good one. And the best thing he could do now is move right out off those ropes and out in the middle and try to stay away from DeVorce. And if he has a jab, now is the time to use it. He's trying to slug it out with DeVorce, and it's the biggest mistake that Jimmy McNeese can make. There are 2 minutes to go in the round. McNeese is catching some pretty good punches. A good left hook by DeVorce. Referee warns DeVorce. DeVorce, a 20-year-old Yonkers Parks Department attendant. Big night for both men. Big night for Jimmy McNeese. He had 2 other brothers in the tournament. He's the last survivor of the McNeese family trying to win a championship in the Golden Gloves. 1 minute to go in round 1. And McNeese, Floyd, if he would use his jab and use his feet and move around the ring, he'd have a lot better chance than what he's doing now. Do you agree with me?
I agree with you, John, but this McNeese kid, I've watched several of his other fights. He has an awful lot of heart, and he comes to fight. In fact, the more he gets hit, the more less defense he has.
Got a bloody nose right now. 30 seconds.
The more he gets hit, the more punches he'll throw.
He's catching some pretty good ones. He caught a good right hand then. His nose is bleeding pretty badly now. And Jimmy McNeese shows signs of being just a little bit tired right now. There are 10 seconds to go in the round 1. The round is almost over. That's it. The end of round 1. And let's follow Jimmy McNeese on the right to his corner. First thing they'll do is work on that nose. Little Jimmy McNeese, 16 years old. It's a very, very rare thing, incidentally, Floyd, for a 16-year-old to win a Golden Gloves title. Usually they're a little bit older than that, maybe 17, 18, but a 16-year-old is very rare.
That's right. Usually they're a little more matured.
And he's fighting a young man who is 4 years older than he is, and he appears to have quite a bit more experience. Paul DeVorce looks like a very fine fighter. Looks like a puncher, but not according to his record, Floyd. He's gotten to the finals on 2 decisions. He has no knockouts. And Jimmy McNeese has 1 decision, and he drew 1 bye, so he's actually had 1 fight on his way here. Here we go, round number 2, 112-pound open class. Paul DeVorce in the blue and Jimmy McNeese in the gold. And it's the same pattern, both of them slugging. McNeese is a fighting Irishman. He's pouring it on. He doesn't want to box. He wants to destroy Divorce if he can.
As I said before, the more McNeese gets hit, the more he wants to fight. Instead of thinking in terms of defense, he goes more offensively.
He's in excellent condition. He's taken quite a bit of punishment, and he's still strong. It'll be a big night for the McNeese family if he should pull this one out and win it. They've been trying for a couple of years. There's 2 minutes to go in the round. They've been trying for a couple of years to win a Golden Gloves title. McNeese piling up a lot of points in this round, Floyd. He's catching punches, but like you say, he's throwing him back. He's throwing 2 for 1. Catches 1 and throws 2. That nose is still bleeding. Doesn't appear to be bothering him, though. About 1 minute and 15 seconds to go in the round. Good left hook by Divorce. Caught McNeese going away. Look at that McNeese come back. He's a fighting Irishman.
Yeah, he's got a lot of heart, like I said before.
1 minute to go. Second round. Got another left hook. Divorce throws 1 good shot, but McNeese comes back with 5 or 6. They're not as hard, but they're punches and they're points. Look at this McNeese come on. That's his dad, you can see in the insert in the screen there. Billy McNeese, a former boxer. It's a big night for him if little Jimmy can pull this out.
It's a good round for McNeese.
McNeese is pouring it on. He doesn't hear the bell. He doesn't hear the bell. There was a reaction. It's okay. There's nothing wrong. The referee says, go to your corner, Jimmy McNeese. There he is.